And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming. Waiting.
61. Matchbox lights.
Red 80.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Yo, 80.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check. Tight right.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Side. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Ready? Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, defense. Let's get out.
Hey, Charlie.
Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Watch out for Hill on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check nickel. Check 24.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Wentz. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Here we go. 120!
Let's go!
On third down, they turn to Sanders. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Done! 180!
58, come on! Yeah, I got you.
Right back to Sanders on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield.
Go!
Got one.
Hey, Alpha!
Yes, Mike. I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Red lady! Red lady! Hey, Delta!
A play fake, and it's Darnold rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go. This is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 39 yards there, a big one.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here goes that.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Watch time. Watch time. Tight end right. Tight end right.
Now Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Here goes that.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch 18. Watch 18.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Got it left. Even. 4th down. Even. 13, Mike 13.
Let's 5-7.
Check in. I got one.
Working from the gun, Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
58, right there. Let's go.
Wentz now on first down. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come get some. Here,
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Great, great.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Mike 58 right there. 6 man. Check girls, check girls, check girls. Bang, 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 bang.
Go, go.
Check 37.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Let's go, let's go.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Here we go. 120!
Be a long day for you.
Hey, kill. Hey, force, don't kill.
58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz being chased out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 4th down, Doug Peterson turns it over to the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And did it get there? Yes. Boy, he didn't get much of that at all. He tucked it just between the crossbar and the left upright. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a bit of an exhale there. That one, it didn't have a whole lot behind it. Just looked kind of strange, but it did go through.
A little bit of a surprise, don't you think, from that distance? Yeah. Because that seems almost like a chip shot with the way the kickers are nowadays. Did he hit the laces? You know, did he kind of chili dip it a little? Did his foot hit the ground first? I don't know what it was, but he managed to sneak it through.
I don't know what chili dip is, but he chili dipped it.
Golf term. We'll talk later.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold making the catch is Sternberger. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, lady. 4 down. Check. 90 is the mic. They're not ready for this.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here we go. Back pass. The 20.
Let's go, Tackle. Let's go. We got this.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
They'll go again with Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 48 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Check 50. Check 50.
Black, come on.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Oh, yeah.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold is going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off of play action, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Go. 120!
Well, they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And it's third down.
Here we go. 180!
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Sunday!
13, Mike 13. You don't know no better.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Take it at the 37. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Around the NFL, third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And that is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Browns in that game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Young lady.
4 down. Show it up.
5.
90 is the mic.
Check Mike.
On second and 7, Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
That's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a first down carry by Jones. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got 4. 90 is the mic. Hey, let's get off the field, Pete.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Here I come. Check 43.
Now, lady. Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Darnold gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12.
Lady.
90 is a mic. Switch up. Joker.
80 weapon.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check in. Watch the pass. Switch.
To throw, it's Wentz. That's complete to Arcega right side. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Aguilar has it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas. And that one's pretty well wrapped up as the Giants have grown their lead even further. A win would be their 2nd on the young season.
List 2.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
82, 82. Hey, exit.
He's coming. Check in. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Mike 13. You can't block me. You can't.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go.
Mike 13. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
81, 81.
Mike 13. He's coming. Check in.
Let's go, Ty.
Wentz to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike 13. He's coming. Check in. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
It's great 57.
13. Mike 13.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Hey, orbit.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Hey, we're good.
Back to throw. Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
3 on play. And an Eagle 1st down.
Go.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a carry for Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And an alley to run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
53, Mike 53. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.